In 2023, I donated my eggs to a family who was trying to have a baby. And on the day of my egg retrieval, my boyfriend at the time picks me up from the hospital and then breaks up with me that night after telling me he wanted to marry me.
Well, sweetie, while donating your eggs to a friend so that she can have a baby is quite altruistic, it's very possible that your boyfriend didn't appreciate the fact that you're in your mid to late 30s and you choose to donate your eggs. Because it is a biological fact that most women at your age don't have that many eggs left, if any, and there's a high probability that he wouldn't be able to have kids with you after he marries you. So, when you made the decision to donate your eggs, you really didn't think about your relationship or your potential family with him.
And then I had a mental breakdown. And I spent half of the money that I got from the egg.
Sweetie, if you got money for it, you sold your eggs. You didn't donate them. So you put your ability to have a family with him at risk just to get a quick payout.
Man, that's messed up.
No wonder he left you.
And I spent half of the money that I got from the egg donation on psychics. And all of the psychics told me that my ex-boyfriend was actually going to want to get back together with me.
You're kidding, right?
Stop it. Get some help.
And then he ended up, funny enough, moving to another state and getting a new girlfriend, and I haven't spoken to him since. So.
And you greet this as revelation.
Sweetie, seriously, you sold your eggs, then used the money on psychics. That dude didn't just dodge a bullet, he dodged a Tomahawk missile. You know, this needs a little backstory. You see, guys, this lovely lady nowadays is a famous TikToker. She's got over 11 million followers, and she makes a lot of money. So it is plausible that she paid for all of that stuff. But back in the day, she was young, homeless, and so broke that she couldn't even afford to pay attention. So what did she do, you may ask? Get a job, get 2 jobs, get 3 jobs, and try to put herself through school?
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Well, of course not. She married a rich older man, had kids with him, and became a stay-at-home wife. And during her quote-unquote career of being a stay-at-home wife and mom, that a lot of man-hating women on TikTok claim it's unpaid domestic labor and such a hard thing to do, she found the time to post several TikTok videos a day, amass a very large following, make a ton of money, and then, after she was making significantly more money than her husband, she divorced him and left him the kids.
I'm leaving my husband. We are divorcing. So that will be the end of that.
Why am I not surprised?
So, while it may be true that she bought all of that stuff with her own money, the gold digger statement is also true.
God, that guy is so attractive. I want to ask for his number. I'm scared. I'm going to do it. No. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Are you single?
Yeah.
I was going to ask for your number.
Nah, man, I'd never date a black girl.
Oh.
I'll see you later, yeah?
What?
Bruh, I gotta admit, the evil laugh at the end was a little extra, but it is what it is. Men also have preferences and options, and the only thing that you lovely ladies can do in a situation like this is deal with it because, you know, his body, his choice.
Yo, some women get on my nerve. Like, they're over here turning 40, telling me that, oh, I can't find a good man. And then they talk to someone and they just stop talking to them. And I'm like, well, what the happened? Oh, well, I asked him what he was doing and he told me he was eating chicken wings. Okay, and that was it. He was eating chicken wings. You stop talking to him because he was eating chicken wings? No, he should have, like, ate something healthier. Like, I want my guy to eat something healthy. The guy wants chicken wings. You just stop talking to a guy for eating chicken wings. That's why you 40 and single. Like, what do you mean? They ain't good guys. He's not a good guy because he eats chicken wings?
No, he's not a good guy because he's not the handsome, tall, rich Chad that she thinks she deserves. You know, the kind of guy that pumped and dumped her when she was in her 20s, and now she just can't cope with the fact that she no longer qualifies for men like that.
It's sad, isn't it?
I've been humbled. The dating apps have officially humbled me.
Good.
You know, you see there's 20 new people interested in you. You're excited to open up the app. The characters that I see.
Let me guess. You're the woman who rejected that guy for eating chicken wings, right?
Now listen, I'm not delusional. I know I'm not 20 years old. I know, looks-wise, I don't think I'm a 10. I don't think I'm a 9.
You're average at best.
I don't think I'm I'm not, I know what I'm bringing to the table, which, I mean, I have self-respect. I'm not a loser. I'm not the girl you wake up next to and have to gnaw your arm off. Like, I get that. These guys, the confidence.
What? I've been hearing women say that they like confident men for over 25 years. Now it's a problem?
I'm not saying, but they think we're matches. You have no teeth. Why don't you have teeth? I deserve better than that.
Sweetie, sorry to break it to you, but that's your level on the dating apps. And it doesn't mean that you're ugly or anything. And to some men, you might even be pretty. Looks aren't the problem, age is. And I'm not saying you're too old either. Early to mid-40s is not that old. The real problem is that good-looking men in your age bracket that also make money are being chased by women in their 20s, so they're dating women in their 20s.
How dare...
Look, I know it sucks and you think it's unfair, but you're gonna need to take those grievances to the wall.
I am inevitable.
I hope that this is the very last time that I'm inspired to speak on this subject matter, but if you are a woman and you are currently on dating apps such as Hinge, Bumble, get out of this video right now and go delete them. If you are a woman, you need to get the hell off of dating apps.
Oh, wait, you serious? Let me laugh even harder.
Yeah, I doubt that any of them will delete the dating apps, because dating apps is how they get their daily fix of free attention and male validation.
What I just saw on the X app, Twitter app, whatever you want to call it these days, is so disturbing. And I know that the X app is typically full of like far-right involuntary celibates that hate women and use it as an outlet to hate women and spew whatever crazy beliefs that they have.
Just like TikTok is full of man-hating, involuntarily celibate women who use it as an outlet to hate men and spew whatever crazy beliefs that they have. You know, that used to be Twitter too before Elon bought it. Sucks when you have your toys taken away, huh?
It's sad, isn't it?
But what I saw is truly what I feel is a representation of how most men feel about women who are using dating apps. So let's have a chit chat. I was perusing on the X app, Twitter, whatever you want to call it, and I came across this account clearly pandering to right-wing incel men that are definitely not getting laid about his experiences dating in New York City, and he documents it.
You mean like thousands of women who document their dating experiences on TikTok? Sweetie, that's called vlogging, and it was invented by a man. His name is Adam Contrast.
I'm honestly not even really shocked. Obviously it's disgusting and bizarre to see men openly talking about this, but at least he's saying the quiet part out loud about how men feel about women that they meet on dating apps. And there were quite a few posts that really disturbed me, one of which that said he had ended things with a girl that he was seeing for 3 months. She didn't take it too well, but deep down he knew it was not the right fit for them. Someone comments underneath saying, bro, you just smashed a girl a few days ago and posted about it and said how you ghosted her the next day and it was like the easiest smash of your life. And then he replies back, yeah, but I knew I was going to end it anyways.
Yeah, kind of like how some women marry men knowing that they're gonna inevitably divorce them and take their stuff because that's why they married them in the first place.
Obviously, he is right-wing. He supports Trump. There are going to be men in the dating pool that have different political beliefs and opinions than you do, okay? You could either deal with it or you don't have to deal with it. That is totally your prerogative. However, I did see something that has to do with this topic on his page, and I want to share it. He said, went out with this hot chick in New York last night. Turns out she's a liberal. I told her I'm conservative. We got into a political debate. She's such a libtard. However, liberal women are so insecure and so desperate, she still let me smash, went back to her place, blocked her the next morning. Girl, if you want to have fun and casually date men that you meet on dating apps that you don't feel fully aligned with, that is okay. That's up to you. That's on you. But you can't be shocked and you can't be hurt when these men from dating apps are telling you upfront who they are, what they believe in, what their values are, what their intentions are, what they're there for, and exactly why they don't respect you or believe the same things that you do.
You know, sweetie, quite a few women in World War II occupied Europe let German soldiers pump and dump them instead of, keeping their legs closed and publicly dissenting with the German soldiers' ideology. And I'm not talking about forced copulation. A lot of women hooked up with the German soldiers willingly. And when the Allies invaded Germany near the end of the war, a lot of German women willingly hooked up with Allied soldiers. So, yeah, a lot of women ignore their morals when it comes to letting guys smash.
The fact of the matter is that he is just one of many. A majority of the men who are on dating apps feel this way. They're just on there to use and abuse women. I don't want to keep dragging on about this.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah, sweetie, I get the feeling that you were one of the women he pumped and dumped. Life can be a see you next Tuesday sometimes, huh?
Guess what? Get over it.
Riddle me this. When you're going, and I say right there, and then you switch it up. Why? Why?
Probably because he realized you were close and he wanted to finish things quickly. Probably because by that point he was tired and bored. Now, riddle me this. Why is it that after we put in about 30 to 40 minutes of work so you can get chores, but when it's time to return the favor, you get tired in less than 20 seconds?
Pathetic.
Seriously, a lot of you lovely ladies aren't as good at it as you think you are.
Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. Just tell me what to do and I'll do it. I don't know what needs to be done. And so if you will tell me what to do, give me a list, I will do it.
Why should you have to tell an adult that the dishes need to be done?
Why should you have to tell an adult that the trash needs to be taken out? Why should you have to tell an adult that the floors covered in crumbs needs to be swept and mopped? Why should you have to tell an adult that the toilet with streaks in it needs to be cleaned? Why should you have to tell an adult that the mirror with toothpaste splattered all over it needs to be cleaned? Why should you have to tell an adult that the overflowing laundry basket needs to be taken into the laundry room and a load started?
Because if he's the only one bringing in an income, doing all of that stuff is your job. And it's obviously not that hard to do since you have the time to post cringe on TikTok.
Do you see that why it can be so frustrating for women when that is a man's response? And I get it. Men are like, well, I will help. I will if you'll just tell me what to do. And it's like, look around. Use your eyeballs. Just look. Do you see? Do you see the dishes in the sink? Do you see the empty fridge that we need groceries? Do you see the lack of toilet paper in the bathroom? Do you see that we're running out of diapers? Do you see that, right? Like, just look with your eyes.
Sweetie, you just admitted that every chore in the house is undone and you're waiting for your man to do them, which means you do absolutely nothing in the house.
You're lazy.
Look with your eyes and see what needs to be done. And then here's the game changer. You do it.
Okay, sweetie, I'm gonna do all of it. But since I'm bringing in the money and doing all the housework, that means that I have absolutely no use for you. So, respectfully, Get the fuck out of my house!
And that's the bottom line, cause Stone Cold said so.